Hi traders, in this video I am going to talk about the prop trading industry because now it is the hottest industry in the financial world, and of course with this huge amount of scammers are on the market, and since the industry is also unregulated as it is now, it's very chaotic. And in this video I am going to tell you the key points that I gathered from reading through all the articles, court decisions, statements, and everything from the past 5 years about prop firms that had been shut down or that were in a controversy. But before I am doing that, I just wanted to show you that on my website, this is my official website, I started to write some blogs about trading and interesting topics of this industry, from very scientific topics to controversies and everything that is related to this industry. So if you are interested in these kind of topics, you can check out my website. It is always in the description. Let's start. As you may know, last year there was a huge controversy around a particular prop firm. It doesn't even matter what that prop firm is. It was my Forex funds, but it doesn't even matter because they got exposed to the public of who they really are. But many of the prop firms that are now in the industry are the same. They just hadn't been caught yet. So in this video I am not going to talk about particular prop firms, but I am going to talk about the industry, because now this year another prop firm was caught and suspended. It was True Forex funds, and everybody was freaking out, like, man, how can I decide what prop firm should I choose to not waste my money and time, because these are long-term stuff, and most traders earn their money that they use to buy prop firm challenges by hard works. And so I didn't want to just let these things slide, because I want traders to succeed, and I am not in this industry, in YouTuber stuff, for the big money. Because for the big money you have to do certain things. You have to accept sponsorships from prop firms, brokers, and crypto exchanges. If you can see, I am in this industry for more than 5 years now. I never accepted any sponsorship that I didn't believe in. Like, I didn't really accept any sponsorship at all, because most of them I didn't believe at all. Most of them would have paid insane amount of money compared to the subscribers and views that I have, and it was suspicious to me. Of course it is flattering to my ego, but I turned all of them down, and this is why I don't promote crypto exchanges, gambling sites, all these prop firms, really all this kind of stuff, because I saw when my forex funds went down and all the traders were like apologizing, and they, this was a huge controversy, and this industry is full of scammers, and to be rich in this particular industry, you have to be most of the time you have to be in the scamming side. Unfortunately, it is very, very unfortunate. Now, I read through all the documents and everything, and I have the points that all these scamming prop firms are usually doing. Not particularly the prop firms that I mentioned. Every prop firm that has been shut down or that been in controversies combined, these were the points that came up in these controversies. Let's just start. I actually wrote an article about this topic, but now I dig even deeper in this world of prop firms and policies and regulations, and man, what I found is crazy. Let's start. The first point is, they usually use softwares to make traders worse entries. So they make it kind of impossible for traders to be profitable, even if they have a good strategy and discipline. Now, as you may know, trading is an insanely tough industry. So if you are profitable in trading, you are already in the 5%, in the top 5%, and I would even say you are in the top 1%, because I think that 5% is very generous, because that doesn't include long-term trading, only short-term time periods. But so 1 to 5%. It means that the vast majority of traders are losing money in the markets. So these prop firms, these scamming prop firms, that the majority of prop firms are, they make money from like 90% of the traders who are losing anyway. But it is not enough for them, because what if those 5% are really profitable? And when they are profitable, we are losing money. That is the broker's perspective and the prop firm's perspective and the casino's perspective, really. And so they do everything to make you fail. And the first key point is a software, an automated software that make entries worse. And it is completely illegal. That is another thing. The second, suspicious account terminations. I think if you are in this industry, you already know this is what is happening. I don't know how many traders wrote me about prop firms and how they lost their accounts, and how the general explanation of why their accounts got terminated were complete bullshit. And now I am not talking about the traders who broke all the rules at prop firms, and after they got terminated, they are losers and complainers. I don't know. No. Real traders who respected all the rules and made money, and then after a while they got terminated for legitimately bullshit rules and bullshit explanations that doesn't really exist. And if you read through the terms and conditions part of prop firms, you see that they can change rules and they can terminate your account at any given point, and I didn't see any particular rule to what they can terminate your account for. It is just so in the terms and conditions section it worth reading, because it is kind of insane. Go read it, and then you at least are going to know what you can expect. The third point, and it was something I have been talking about for many years, not for prop trading, but for other topics. Fake trading accounts. Man, I have been talking about this for so long. At brokers, all these scamming, pyramid schemes. I have been talking about this because it is very important. Most traders believe when they see like a popular trading YouTuber that who's saying he made I don't know hundreds of thousands of dollars, or even $1 million from $10, and you know, these kind of trading YouTubers or influencers, they believe them when they show accounts and this all kind of these fake results. And the reality is that just as prop firms, market maker brokers in the past, and I think now they are better regulated, but who knows, they gave out fake accounts to traders, to influencers to show off. They do everything to scam average people to believe that they are legit, and it is very successful because like you have to believe in something. You can be skeptical about every aspect of life. So fake trading accounts, multiple of the prop firms that were terminated, one of the reasons why they got terminated were the scamming prop firm trading accounts. And it is just so crazy for me that they can do this because there is no regulation. They can open fake accounts and they can showcase insane results on those fake accounts. And here comes the fourth point: misrepresentation of payouts. So one of the reasons was the misrepresentation of payouts that got these prop firms eliminated. And it is kind of crazy to think about. It means they faked payouts. You follow me? So they faked history to scam traders. And when you see the most prop firms leaderboards, and not the ones that have been terminated, most prop firms, those leaderboards that have names on them and payouts, how much this trader got, how much that trader got, 90% of the time they are completely fake. It is kind of sad, but it is the truth, because these were the reasons why in the past 5 years prop firms got terminated. The fifth is wash trading. It is fictive trading activities. It is like, if you follow these points, every layer of most of the prop firms are scams, and this is why they seem legit. It's funny, but when you make everything as a scam, you fake everything, then it seems legit because everything checks out. It makes sense, because there is no one true part, so there is no outlier. And with these kind of trading methods, they trade against traders. They trade, and when they are not trading against traders like market makers, they just don't give live accounts to traders. These are all like demo accounts, and they make $300 million from challenge fees. Let's say the prop firm got terminated, but they got released. They don't go to prison. You go to prison for stealing a piece of bread, but they don't go to prison for stealing $300 million, and most of the time they get back their assets. So it is not a happy place. But you should really analyze prop firms to be able to navigate. Every layer of this industry is infiltrated with scams. I am not kidding, because based on the statements and the reason of these prop firms terminations is also included bypassing security safeguards. So who knows what they are doing to traders' data. The sixth point is that there were users with no payment history, no billing details, and immediately given funded accounts, which is against the rules. And the suspicion is that these accounts were completely fake accounts, and they were only to showcase as profitable and to scam traders. Now, there is a last key point that I wanted to mention that I already talked about. These prop firms go down. What do you think happened? What happens is the founders don't go to prison. So what are they doing? I tell you, they open new prop firms with the same exact structures, and traders are falling for them. And there's a meme on the internet that, I don't know, some trader like wrote it to Twitter or Facebook that I am going for my Forex funds account, everything is going great. They got shut down. The trader wrote, now I am going to focus on true Forex funds, and if that is not going to be the one, I am going to go for founded engineer or something like that. The whole meme was that what this trader is choosing as the next platform, it is going to fail. And I think it has a reality to it. Not this particular trader, but what most traders are choosing. And those prop firms are usually going down because most traders are not educated enough in terms of the industry and the complexity of this whole industry to see through lies and scams, and therefore I think they're easily manipulated psychologically. And now when these prop firms have been caught, and in the past when prop firms had been suspended, it is interesting because days before the termination of the prop firms, the founders actually founded a new prop firm. So they already they already exactly knew what is going to happen. And they opened another one immediately. And traders now go and trade at those prop firms. And it is a vicious cycle until the regulation is not going to be there. I hope this video was eye-opening for you, because I worked a lot on gathering all the points, all the informations about prop firms. It is not an easy job to find all these details. And if you are interested in this type of video in the future, just let me know. Ciao.